guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your fave Blessing, and we're back at again with another video. So today's video is gonna be a semester recap slash winter break pack up. So basically, me and my friend Joelea, we are gonna go ahead and answer some questions about this semester while you guys watch me pack up my dorm. Just a little side note, this video was filmed yesterday and she's on my computer when we're on FaceTime, and I was like, ooh, let me record this and have her also answer the questions so you guys can get another person's point of view. So I don't know if you guys can hear her in the video, so if you guys can, I'll put like a caption below like what she's saying, and then I also sum up each of her answers, so I'll have like that in there too so you guys can hear what she has to say. But yes, so before we go to the video, I just want her to say her major and stuff like that. So yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, hi, I'm Joelea. I'm a first year and I'm basically undecided, but I'm researching romance studies, and then I'm probably gonna end up double majoring.
Yeah, and just a little bit background knowledge, me and Joelea went to high school together, and we've kind of just been doing this whole college thing together. So like, as you see, a lot of our answers are similar as far as like experience, but like because we have two different paths, we surely had like differences. So I hope this video helps. Have a great rest of the school year and Happy New Year's. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay guys, all right, so as you guys can see, it's a different day. This would have been yesterday, so we're gonna get to it. So the first question I'm gonna answer is, how do I rate my whole semester as a whole? And I'm gonna rate it probably like an 8 out of 10, just because like it was good vibes all around. I learned a lot of new things, and it was like just very like eye-opening. But like I'm gonna take 2 points off because like I was stressed. I changed my major like every other day for real. Had like a lot of like moments where I just like had to realize things, which was not bad, but like it just made me feel bad in the moment. So we're gonna take off 2 points for that. Joelea, rate your first semester.
I would agree 8 out of 10 because I definitely learned a lot about myself and what kind of classes I could take, especially in terms of time. And then, but yeah, I agree. I was definitely very stressed, and it's not my favorite feeling.
The next thing would probably be my favorite like thing that I did this semester. I think my favorite thing this whole semester would definitely have to be my IHOP runs. IHOP is like a thing that me and my friend group here did a lot. There's a 24-hour one, and we would go there and we would eat, and like the waitress knew us by name and she already like knew some of our orders. So like I feel like that was like the highlight, because I would have never thought that's something I would have done and been a part of. And the rides to and from were like definitely like the time of my life. So yeah, Joelea.
My favorite thing would be meeting the friend group that we have now, because without them, I feel like it would be definitely boring, but at the same time, we would have managed. But we have a lot of people to talk to now, which is really nice.
At the beginning of the school year, me and Joelea, I only thought it was just gonna be me, her, and her roommate for the most part. Honestly, like I would have never thought that I would have made new friends and like be around people like every day, and like she said, have people to talk to all the time. So like that was really surprising to me, because I was not expecting that to be my life at all. And I mean, we met some pretty great people, honestly, so definitely great to have met them, I guess. Now that was the best thing. Of course, what is the worst thing? Joelea, you can go first.
Okay, the worst thing would be my 8 a.m. classes, because I definitely like went into college thinking I could wake up for 8 a.m. classes, and I was not able to do that. And like every person's different, but I guess that's where I got the biggest learning experience too, but it was probably the worst part.
Yeah, I didn't have any 8 a.m. classes like her, so I do not have that experience. But from a general consensus from a lot of people, 8 a.m.s are not the way to go. And I don't want to say it's just because it's too early. Like, it is too early, but also it's like even though time is like fluid, like sometimes you just end up staying late up for stuff. Like sometimes you really don't get to link up with your friends until later hours of the night. So then it's just like that 8 a.m. If it's not something that's like really, really important, like, because I even had a class like after 9, and even sometimes I couldn't make it to that class. And I think that was definitely trash. But yeah. My worst moment, I would say, definitely the times I almost lost my life. They were pretty like fun, but at the same time, like I almost lost my life. My friend, she's a driver, and she's a great driver, honestly. Like, she's really not a bad driver like this story is gonna make it sound. But one time we was driving, and the car was moving a little reckless, and the car was spinning on the highway off the ramp. And the thing about it was like it was mass silent in the car. Like nobody in the car was like moving, nothing. And we just all just sat there and watched the car. And honestly, I remember thinking like we're gonna hit this barrier, and like I'm okay because like I'm gonna get out of the car. But we didn't crash or anything. But like it was the worst experience just because it's like at that point I knew I didn't care about life. And it was just like, oh, get the car in a car accident, we'll take it. So that was probably like the most like alarming part of your life, but it was kind of the worst. I mean, nothing really beats that. Like I didn't really have any like super bad experiences, honestly. So what is our favorite class? I think this semester my favorite class definitely was my religious studies class, Intro to Religious Study. If you have already watched a video before, I have officially switched my major over to religious studies, so I feel like it makes sense that that was one of my favorite classes. And honestly, it was one of my favorite classes just to learn more about different religions and see it in the spotlight that I want to, and culture and stuff like that. Like that was super enlightening to me. Oh, I found those cotton balls. I knew I brought cotton balls, but oh, and I had more deodorant, and I didn't have to buy more. Wow, guys, you find a lot of things when you're cleaning up your room. Clean it up more often. Don't be like me. But anyways, like I just like to see all the stuff that I found out and learn. Like it really, like the class really did what I needed to do as far as like being a class that helped me figure out what I want to do in life. So yeah, that was definitely my favorite class. It was really interesting. It was easy, to be honest. It was not easy. So yeah, Joelea, your favorite class?
My photography class, because it was very chill and gave me a break from everything else.
That's fair. That's one thing I would say to do. Like if you have like a hard schedule, like if you're like a pre-med, pre-anything, or like one of those like sciencey classes, like engineer, chem, something, like find classes like every semester that is like a de-stressor class, a class that doesn't feel overwhelming or stressed, because that class will literally pull you through like your whole semester. Like you really would just be calm, collected, just because you have one chill class. So definitely recommend getting an easy class. One thing I wish I knew before coming to college, one thing I wish I knew before coming probably would be how like prepared but unprepared you are. I don't think I was ever prepared enough. Like, I mean, not that you really can, because it's like an experience that like everybody's experience is different. First off, like nobody has the same one experience, no matter if you guys have the same like background, same anything. Like that's probably what it would be. It's like I thought I was like super prepared. Even like most people would even say that they thought I was prepared, and then everything changed. Like even beyond like just like my major decision, just like personality wise, and like things I actually thought I wanted to do, or like who I thought I was as a person. Like I really thought I was prepared to like have like deep discussions with people wholeheartedly. I thought I was even prepared to like stand up for a lot of the beliefs that I thought I had, or like at least was taught. And that's one thing, that when you come here, you meet a lot of people who are also very strong-willed in their opinions, or like way more prepared, or even way more unprepared than you. And I feel like I just wasn't prepared, or at least as like ready for that like change and like awareness, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, you, Joelea?
Something that I wish I knew before coming.
Yeah.
I guess it definitely has to do with like time management and like keeping myself motivated. Because if you let yourself slip or like the motivation like die down really fast, it's really hard for it to come back. Like motivation in terms of going to classes and making sure that, because like we're not required to for every single class, so it's a lot of more responsibility.
It's just always remember that you're at college for your academics and for school, not for like anything else. Yes, social life and all of that is appealing, but at the end of the day, you're here for school. And I think that's one thing that like kind of helped us. No matter how much like fun we had, like we still knew like we're here for school. And I think like once you really are concrete in that idea and you have that like in your head and you know like that is what I'm here for, it would be a little easier to like force yourself, I guess, to like time management. But yeah, something about OSU that only like OSU students would know. I would say the squirrels. Now, if you're an OSU student, like, and this is coming from a person that lives in the state of Ohio, who like lives around, would know. The squirrels on campus is a different vibe. Yeah, them squirrels, like, they will fight you. These squirrels, they different. Like, they move different. Like, I can be walking and the squirrel gonna look me in my eye and walk with me like all the way to class type vibe. Like, these squirrels, they different. That's just something only an OSU student would know, for real. What about you, Joelea?
Um, I guess the robots, the food delivery and Grubhub robots, because a lot of my friends from like Cincinnati or like who go to other schools are really shocked that we have them, but it's just, I guess it's just common for us because we see them around all the time.
Yeah. Favorite place to eat, dining halls. Strictly dining halls. Honestly, I would say for OSU purposes only, my favorite dining hall would be Kennedy. Now, a lot of people who know me would be like, why is she saying Kennedy? Because Scott's has better food, but Kennedy's vibe is more chill, and I've had done a lot of homework in Kennedy, especially in the booths, and like it just been real chill vibe, something close to the dorm and just some place where I can just go. I'm personally not a person who likes to stay in their dorm and study, so Kennedy has definitely been one of my study spots. So I think, and the food is like okay, like it's food, like yeah. Joelea.
In terms of food wise,
Yeah,
probably Scott's, but then Kennedy because of the distance that we have to go and the convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What makes OSU feel like home, like as far as campus? I'm gonna say, actually no, Julia, you go first.
Okay. Well, for me, I feel like one of the main things is the friends that we've made. And for me, with at least my roommate, it's really helped that like I got a really good roommate and the situation has been good. Not everybody is as lucky as I was, but definitely the fact that my roommate was like a good person and that I got along with her really well, that really helped. And then the relationships that we've created also like make it easier to come back every single time after a break. But yeah.
Yeah, I would say the thing that makes OSU home to moi is because I'm not at home. Like that sounds really bad, but I at home, like I don't want to say I was limited, but like at home, like I had like a pretty like strict life, like and like very disciplined and like well managed, well organized life. And I'd say I didn't have that here, but there's a lot of stuff that like you just will never experience at home that you do here. And I just feel like because I was able to find a place here, like I made it my home. Like I made it like something that I love. I feel like I like coming to my dorm. Like I did my dorm something that like represented me. I made friends who like I feel are like-minded enough to where like I could be around you and like interact with you. So I just made it a place that I want to be, and I feel like that's like, I mean, your home is someplace you would want to be, hopefully. So I feel like just because it's not like my traditional home, it's a home that like literally like I put together. Like I found friends that like I like, went places that I like, did things that I like, did things I didn't like. But all in all, like, it was just something that I kind of created, kind of in a way, or at least like was like built to fit like me and my friends, I guess. So yeah.
Dorm situation, how was that? Like
Okay.
the differences and roommates.
Okay. Yeah. So her thing is different. Dorm situations, just like overall, like anything you have to say about dorm life. Honestly, dorm life. I think your roommate definitely plays a big part in your dorm life, which makes sense as you're living with them. But if you have a sucky roommate or just a roommate you don't connect with, like me, that doesn't make or break your experience. Now, I mean, for some people it do, but like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm only in my room to sleep. When I wake up to go to class at 9:35, Blessing does not come back to this room until 10:02 in the morning. Like, I don't stay here. Like, I don't live here. I mean, I sleep here. I just sleep here. So with that being said, like, I literally, like, you don't really need to have a relationship with your roommate. It would definitely be beneficial. It definitely makes life easier and more fun, because like you can stay in your room and like chat up with your roommate and like just have like a relationship, because I mean, you're living with them. Like, the only person you've ever lived this close to in this capacity is like your family, so it's pretty close. I mean, even then, closer if you don't share a room, because I didn't share a room. So literally, like, the closest I've ever like lived with someone. So definitely that. You, Joelea?
Yeah, just roommate. It can be good or bad. But like you said, it doesn't make or break the experience. It's just, I feel like it is important. But also, it's like, if you don't want a roommate, you definitely can go to a single. There's definitely options for that. And so,
Yeah, definitely options. Oh, can I point on one thing? Yeah, about this little winter cleanup. Nobody really told me what I'm supposed to be cleaning up, and it's kind of ghetto, because I'm just like, this is a, like, it feel like I'm moving out, like, ew. But I mean, I guess.
I feel like I don't know. I just don't think that I would change. At least I don't think I would change anything. Because
Yeah.
like we said, like, we've learned a lot about ourselves, and we have, like, definitely going to take a lot of that into, like, our next semester.
Right.
Like, for example, like, one of mine is like 8 a.m. classes. I'm not taking 8 a.m. classes next semester because I know that that's not the best choice for me. You know?
That's fair. Yeah. So I agree with her. I don't think I would actually change anything, but like she said, I would use like my knowledge thus far into next semester. And I know one thing for sure that I guess I'll answer the second part then. Like, one thing I want to like take into next semester or do next semester is I kind of want to start like networking with people and kind of like building up my resume. Not like, it doesn't have to be like strictly all second semester, but at least like make plans for that. So whether it's like looking into internships and stuff like that. Because one thing for sure is that time moves fast. Like, I cannot believe I'm done. Like, I'm done with my first semester. And yeah, it's like 1 out of 8 semesters, but like, I don't even like, I can't believe it just happened thus fast. Like, it really, like, blink of an eye. Like, August was like 4 months ago, and it's like, nah. So definitely just like starting to like branch out a little bit more, and then kind of just like still finding myself. I think that's like what I want to take into next semester and beyond. So yeah, just take what we learned and do better. That's all you can do, is really elevate, like, boss up. And then the last question will be, why OSU? We've been here for a semester. We're fresh but oldies now, I guess. So why OSU, specifically main campus? And I'm gonna let Joelea go first.
Mm. Um, the question of why I am staying.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't hate it, which is really great. And like I said in my previous questions, we've made really great friendships, and it's definitely made college a lot easier, and it made it possible to, like, for us to actually, like, call Ohio State home, because it actually does feel like a home. And once, like, we got used to how big campus is, it doesn't feel very big, and it feels very like it's like you know it, and it feels nice to come back.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah, I like that. Why OSU? I think I'm kind of gonna steal parts of her answer. Definitely because like you can make it a home. Like no matter who you are, like people, even people who live near OSU or far from OSU, I think it's pretty easy, or at least possible, to find a way to make OSU a home. There's a lot of stuff you have to learn, like no matter who you are, like there's a lot of stuff to learn as far as like people. There's a lot of culture shocks. There's a lot of things that I still don't know. I mean, I've only been here for 1 semester, but I want to genuinely say that there's really a lot of people here that are like willing to help, but you also have to put that work in. Like it's not just handed out. You definitely have to look for that help, but when you really start looking, you see that there's so many people willing to help you and like talk to you. And not even just like as far as like academic people, I'm talking about like friends. Like there's a lot of friends, like you can make people and meet people who just genuinely want to see you do well. And that's something that you don't find a lot of places, especially like smaller schools or even like bigger schools where there's so many people. Like there's just not a lot of people who are willing to like be there for you. One thing I can say is like OSU has like a good balance of that, and you have like a lot of people who generally like reach out, a lot of programs, a lot of like just link ups to like say like, hey, do you need help? Hey, let's talk about this. Hey, wellness checkup or whatever. So I would just generally say like I generally do feel that like you have help, you have guidance, and that, yeah, like what Joelea said, like there's definitely like it's a big campus, but it definitely becomes smaller. Like it's something that you get used to so fast, and it's a home. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm done cleaning up my room. It probably don't look like that because y'all can't really see, but I kind of moved everything from out under my bed and made like one grotesquely big pile of things to go inside of my storage bin, and then one of trash and things to go home. So yeah, so I'm done with that. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I'm also almost at 100 subscribers, so thank you to everybody who's already subscribed. Please just continue to share, like, share, comment, and all of that, because like it's actually like a lot of motivation. I know I kind of suck at posting videos because college be busy. Like I be busy, like relax. But like it really is motivating to know that like people like my videos and are like getting help from it. And I hope having my friend Joelea also give her point of view of college just let you guys know that there's like a lot of things to like experience and do. And I will be vlogging my trip a little bit, so you guys will see me before the year ends. So just have like a good holiday season, and just thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your aunties, tell your uncles, tell them all that. Thank you. Bye.